Hello and welcome to On Point with Mulunga, your current affairs channel. My name is Ntokozo Majon. Now today's topic is an unfortunate one, gender-based violence. Now gender-based violence is a profound and widespread problem in South Africa today, impacting almost every aspect of our daily lives, just like a pandemic. And the statistics are equally frightening. For example, a woman in South Africa is murdered every 3 hours. In addition to that, 4 out of every 10 South African women will experience a form of sexual assault in their lifetime. And so today, I wish to share with you a number of behavioral characteristics that may imply that an individual is abusive or has the potential to abuse. And so the first characteristic is jealousy and controlling behavior. In this instance, the abusive individual will often accuse the victim of being too flirtatious and even go as far as dictating what the victim should and should not wear in public. The abusive individual will go through the victim's mobile device and other personal items, reading text messages and conversations, and even tracking the victim's whereabouts. And often, the justification for this behavior is an overwhelming sense of love and affection, or out of general concern for the victim's safety. And so the second characteristic is quick involvement and unrealistic expectations. In this instance, the abusive individual might pressure the victim into an early commitment, such as moving in together or a quick engagement, and expecting the victim to meet all their emotional and physical needs within the short space of time, thus achieving the third characteristic, which is isolation, where the abusive individual will isolate the victim from family and friends, giving the impression that their entire universe revolves around them and that nobody else matters. And so the fourth characteristic is blaming others for problems and emotional outbursts. In this instance, the abusive individual will always be in a constant state of fear, insecurity, and anxiety, often believing that someone is always out to get them, or that someone is an obstacle or an impediment to their success in life, and often blame the victim for hurting their feelings if the victim doesn't do exactly what it is that the abusive individual wants at that time. Other characteristics include cruelty to animals and children, a lack of empathy, or an inability to sympathize with the pain and suffering of others. However, the most important behavioral characteristics of abusive individuals include past physical, verbal, and emotional abuse tendencies, the use of force, and the breaking of objects during an argument until a victim is subdued or completely surrenders. I should emphasize though that not every individual who displays some of these characteristics is abusive or has the potential to abuse. However, research has shown that an overwhelming number of individuals who are indeed abusive display most of these characteristics. So please be vigilant and take care. Bye for now.